we are at the doorstep of the future. We are experimenting now with certain unmanned systems, and experimentation is a first step before we can integrate those capabilities into, for instance, a maritime task group. So I think we are at the beginning of a long journey where we will see the unmanned systems mixing with traditional assets into perhaps even an unmanned future.
It's clear that in the future, unmanned systems are going to be a very important part of the alliance's capabilities. It's truly impressive to see the different technologies that the nations bring and how they send their finest, brightest, and most motivated people as we work towards the future of unmanned systems.
We start to see this alignment between the industry, what they are producing, and what NATO needs. And that's the reason we need to grab them to work together with us in order to align what are our intentions, and also to see what are their developments, and to have these alignments, to have a better products, not only for on the military perspective, but also for the civilian perspective. That's the reason we have REPMUS. REPMUS is also to develop civil systems and technologies.
As we walk around, we see all sorts of different machinery, but on top of that, there's also a lot that we don't see. There's a lot of artificial intelligence, there's a lot of machine learning, there's a lot of sensing, there's a lot of new ways of perceiving the environment. There's a little bit more detached from what we can see happening, but that both what we see, both what we don't see, definitely is shaping what the future of maritime operations will look like.
I think we have two advantages that unmanned systems. First, we can send them places that are too risky to actually send a manned asset. So if we need to put somebody far forward or in an engagement zone where they might get return fire upon or might be in a hazardous environment, we certainly want to push those assets and those details to the unmanned system. But at the greater capacity for a smaller price point where a small quadcopter, a small USV could actually create the same level of ISR or surveillance capability of a manned asset.
I2I stands for interoperable to interchangeable. So it's always been, or at least for a very long time, it's been understood the value of our systems being able to interoperate. And that remains to be extremely important and is something that we continue to work to improve on daily. The interchangeability piece takes it a step further. So not only are our systems interoperating, but in some cases, when need be, we are able to interchange them.
Well, if you leave scientists to scientists, they will produce papers. But we need equipment and we need procedures. And by having the operators and the industry and academia in one place, they can actually streamline their efforts to focus, to provide the warfighter equipment that he can actually be efficient and effective.